Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, like, I've kind of not really done well with I'm gonna make the password
Yeah.
Bowie in all lowercase. Really like
What
listening to a lot of like people and stuff, just music and
does
like
take time.
learning the lyrics and whatever. Like I never really have the time to really absorb and like go through and like just look into artists, even if I'm interested in them,
You spell
or even if
sergeant
like
incorrect. Can we
you,
refer to each other as like our names in game only? Like
I think we do that already.
yeah, but like
I think we've
no.
been doing that. Mahi Marma must go continue his work on the new order.
The new order, Jesus Christ, what the heck? Is he a Nazi now?
No.
I think
How do we
Sergeant
get through our
Pepper.
house?
What?
There's,
Gil,
like,
you're
stuff in
the
the
one
way.
that was like putting like
What are you
dirt
talking about?
bombs everywhere yesterday.
What are you talking about now?
Marmy Yoga. I didn't know one of the tenants was dirt.
Well, just like you just got me kill. Like who is that?
Yeah, sorry, Marmy. You're the one not
Yeah,
doing the
come on,
accent.
Pepper. My name is Mharmi Yoga.
Don't do that accent.
Mahi
Please don't do that
Marma.
accent. Please don't do that accent, Marmy. Please, can
Why?
I remove your little like tower over here?
If you'd
Because it's
really
not even
please.
centered.
It's not the what?
It's not even centered, Marmy. And you got
Yes, very
spider
well.
rope, you got web rope, like all like. Jeez, you made a mess of this place, Marmy. You come into my
Mahi
house.
was experimenting with the tools that the god gave him through
You
nature.
come into my house, shit your pants in the living room, spread it all over the top, and then you just like just leave. It says like you just tell me about your Marmy
Do
tenant.
not worry. It'll all be okay.
There's this tower of shit you just have, like on top of the like I just don't know. Cleaning this place up.
Mahi will
I'll
now
build you your
make
own
his
little-
descent through the way of the sunflower.
Are you going that way because you're scared of all the monsters attacking you? Did you just lock
Mahi
yourself?
thinks he might die.
Sergeant
Mahi does
Dr.
not know what is at the bottom of this well. Of this
well,
channel. The Great Marma Channel.
good luck with that, Mar.
Oh, Mahi's been saved! Thank goodness for the one time that he stopped the piranha from eating him.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god. I'm building you your own... I'm building you a...
No, no, it is okay. Mahi Marma can do it on his own. No!
No, I'm building you your own room up here.
Okay.
Because
Mahi will pay his rent.
Sergeant Dr. Pepper and Marmy are not a good pair.
Oh, that's nonsense.
I can't deal with you shitting your pants. Like, if you're gonna poop anywhere, I'll make you a toilet.
That was not poop, Sergeant.
What was it, Marmy?
That was the mud brick that the Lord bestowed upon Marma.
Really? I still don't know what your religion is, Marmy. You Hindu or like what?
Mahi Marma only follows a school of thought of the Marmalines.
The marmalade.
Marmalines.
The marmalade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, let Mahi Marma improve on the house.
You want an enchanted boomerang, Marmy?
Mahi Marma would be most pleased.
Here you go.
How does Mahi Marma make mud brick?
I'm not sure, Marmy. I'm only a sergeant. I'm a mere mortal.
Bah! Just okay. We will read the text of the great Lord.
You know, when I was at the movies, like
Oh wait, now I sound like the clowns actually.
there was a trailer for some movie with Gandhi in it, and I couldn't help but be reminded of Marmy
Mahi Marma.
Mahi Marma when I was watching this movie with Gandhi.
Man.
I just,
Yes, Mahi will do that. He will always find his way into your mind when you most need him.
Really.
Yes.
And like I was like watching this like family movie with like, you know, like religious ideals, and I just couldn't help but again feel the connection to Mharmi.
Yes, yes, my son.
I
it
really hope my
happens.
parents like David Bowie.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. I remember
He's a
one time
nice lad.
my dad was like,
He sings of the starmen. And Mahi thinks
That's-
this is
that's
good.
The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust. I need to get that album. I have so many albums I want,
Hey!
Mharmi.
What are you doing?
I'm giving you walls, Mharmi.
This is not nature!
Are you sure you don't want walls? It's gonna be quite hard.
Mahi knows what he wants, and it is through nature he can acquire it.
Here. I think you'd like this, Mharmi.
Yes, it will be perfect to practice Mharmi yoga.
Are you okay? Okay, Mharmi. Just make sure you put the walls back where they came from, so we can reuse them later.
What does that mean, back where they came from?
The chests, Mharmi. The chests.
I do not know where the walls came from.
Do you want to be one with nature, truly?
Yes.
You might like this. Mharmi, you misplaced the walls, Mharmi.
Ah, Mahi Marma is learning, my son.
Okay. I like how you have your whole character. What's Sergeant Dr. Pepper do?
I don't know, he's just trying to keep Mahi Marma in check. Ah, Mahi Marma, you've done it again, you old fool.
Mharmi, what are you doing, Mharmi? Really? This is really a family story. The story of Mharmi, Mahi Marma, and Sergeant Dr.
Ah,
Pepper.
see the lovely foliage!
It's about how Sergeant Dr. Pepper learns to rid himself of his militaristic and capitalist beliefs.
Well, Mahi Marma's like his teacher.
Yeah. Mahi, I think I could learn a lot from you. My son, I can't connect with him, Mahi.
First you must make the connection within to yourself, before you try to reach out and make connection with others.
What connection? What do you... Mahi, explain this in American form. Explain this
the Americans emerged from the soil. Did they not emerge from the soil? And just the same as the Indians and the Chinese, all of us came from the soil.
So you're telling me I need to rub myself with dirt, Mahi?
You can if you would please, Sergeant.
Now, this is something.
What is this? Hogwash. Mahi cannot place candle on the floor. Back in Mahi's land, Mahi would put the candle on nothing but rug.
What exactly is
it would be
Mahi's land?
closer to the
Enlighten me, please.
the spiced ocean.
Yeah, of course. We're actually, I think we're actually in the Spice Ocean.
Oh! You speak the truth, Sergeant. How could Mahi be so naive? Let Mahi make the great mudstone brick.
I love this song, Mahi. It's about Bowie and how he struggles to deal with his existential thoughts and be happy. It's really relatable, Mahi. What's your opinion on existentialism?
Existentialism.
How do you say the average folk, the average Joe, deal with the thoughts? Sergeant Pepper's like really American, but he's also really philosophical. Exactly. It's just
one
like,
of the great American greats.
yeah, truly, he's one of a kind.
See Mahi's natural take on architecture.
Mahi, I just found your grave saying that you were put on the wrong side of the grass by piranhas.
You see, Mahi was trying to befriend, and they did not take it very
They saw you as
kindly.
spook. In America, we call that
Yes, the piranha is the natural predator of the mahi. And Mahi's scale robe did not serve him very well.
See, I'm not sure where I am, but I'm pretty deep down, actually.
What is this green? The leaves, they bless my campfire. Thank you, a gift.
Mahi, I may or may not have not brought any recall potions. and I may have gone in a direction because of your waves. I marched straight down, and
Mahi is on the way, friend.
well, don't bring me recall potions. So puts us both in a bad situation.
Did you go down Mahi's sunflower channel?
Did actually.
Yes, become one with the earth.
Don't believe in yourself, Mai. Don't believe in yourself. One of the
Good
core
night now, Conzilla. Be sure to practice your Mharmi yoga.
Mharmi. Mharmi. I don't know. Mharmi, you're having some cake right now. So what does? How do you treat physical fitness in your yoga classes?
Breathe.
Interesting. I'm gonna take note of
When
this
you
guy.
see what Mharmi has done with the house, you will be most pleased with Marma.
I'm actually really terrified of what you've done to the house.
No,
when last
no,
time,
it's very good.
last time you pooped in my living room.
No, that was a misunderstanding, you see.
Mahi, my Bowie CD is finished, Mahi.
Yo,
It's only been 12 minutes, Mahi, what?
Yo, what?
I did started actually a bit early. The vinyl, it's done spinning, Mahi. I could
Would you
flip
want
it to the other
Mahi to
side.
make you a weather vane? And that way you can always know which way the wind blows.
What is a weather vane actually, Mahi? I'm not sure. We didn't learn this in America.
You did not learn about the weather vane?
No, we don't have weather in America. We just have one.
Mahi
Called
did not know.
America.
Oh, there was a Girl Scout at the door, but it attacked Marma.
Mahi, I'm not sure if that was a Girl Scout, Mahi.
What else could it be?
Zombie, Mahi.
No, it's daytime.
A slime.
You
Maybe
called
it was
the girl slime.
Mahi,
Yeah,
we
what's
don't
up,
like the
slime?
woman. Yeah, what up, slime? That's how I met my wife, actually, Mahi.
Interesting how the Americans made.
How do you mate back in Mahi land, huh? Back in spicy ocean.
We are in Spiced Ocean, my friend.
Of course.
In
But how
Spiced
do you make-
Ocean,
how-
we first...
Mahi, if me and you were to engage in some sort of mating ritual, what would that entail, Mahi?
Well, first, of course, both of us, we would have to... Oh no. I was told of this day that would come.
Mahi, no. Mahi, I think
They're here. They're here.
God, Mahi.
In the middle of Mahi Mama's building.
Mahi, do you really feel this way? It's like, they're just women. They're just falling from the sky, Mahi.
Ah!
I brushed my teeth, but I'm gonna have some cookies, Mahi.
Mahi Mama thought you did this, and that's why you were also 10 minutes late.
What?
Mahi Mama thought you did this. Did you brush your teeth?
Did, Mahi, but like, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I
Yes,
don't
that is why Mahi Mama did not brush his teeth.
I had popcorn for
coming
dinner,
here.
Mahi.
Yikes.
You know, yikers indeed. It was not. It's good popcorn, but it's not fit for a king, Mahi. Oh God, the bats,
of course
Mahi.
not. Do you not like the bats?
They hurt me, Mahi.
Oh, they hurt indeed.
Badly. Oh, there's a trap here. Mahi, someone's out to get me.
Ghastly.
Oh, God, Mahi, this might be it for me. Oh wait, I got a
No,
bat.
Sergeant, you must keep fighting.
Mahi.
Yes.
I got a bat.
What does this mean?
It's a weapon that's a bat wing, and it does 36 damage.
Mahi Mama is employing the boomerang you gave him to fight off the slimes.
Oh my God, Mahi.
See how their gelatinous forms wiggle with each blow?
Beautiful, Mahi.
It's like the
beautiful.
ripples of an ocean as you skip a stone on it.
The ripples of a woman.
The ripples of a woman's belly as you play patty cake on it.
I don't like my woman fat.
Of course not.
Yes.
This is why they should practice their Mharmi yoga.
You don't seem to be practicing, it seems. You're eating cake, Mahi.
No, no, you can eat the cake. You can indulge in the pleasures as long as you keep in mind the higher ideal and practice your Mharmi yoga.
Mahi, this sounds like bulimia. I don't know. I'm not
No,
sure.
no, no. There is no bulimia in the Marma way.
Interesting. So I guess I
Should Americans believe in bulimia? What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Why would any American believe in bulimia?
What's wrong with it? What?
You shouldn't
American?
believe. Americans do not believe in eating disorders.
What do you mean? I have an eating disorder myself.
Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
Mahi!
Hello, Sergeant Dr. Pepper. You will see the wonders of joy I've brought to the home. And
I'm
see
scared.
how the one above has rewarded us.
Mahi.
With all this falling woman that we can do for days with.
Do for days, Mahi. These are their children.
I do not see the difference.
Mahi.
I do not. They are not small like a child, so why would they be a child?
Mahi.
In fact, some of these seem bigger than Mahi Marma himself.
Mahi, some girls are bigger than others.
But not me. Mahi Marma says that usually the male is larger, while the female, although, can be duller and the male more colorful. Mahi Marma thinks that
You
the
sound
female
like
will be more
communistic
colorful.
ideals, Mahi. We don't have this in the military. We're very open.
Open to what?
Woman.
Hmm?
Mahi, I brought
Most places are very open to women.
Mahi, look, I'm decorating your room, Mahi. Look at that.
Oh, what did you do? Wait, Mahi Marma's cannot see
Mahi, I'll
what's happening.
save you.
What are you using, Sergeant Pepper? A big
it's-
piece of roast beef.
No,
Is that one of Mahi Marma's friends? Is that a dolphin?
He's a batwing, Mahi.
It looks like a
it's called-
dolphin.
It's called a bat.
You will upset Minoj and Majuna.
Excuse me. What,
What
you don't
was
like
your-
bats?
No, it
Mahi.
looks like a dolphin.
Let's see. I think we're trying to make some armor, Mahi. Let's
Mahi
see,
is still not worn any armor. He just still has his red band around his arm
Mahi's
with
out
a
here,
strange
bro.
symbol that he doesn't know what it represents. It reminds him of Buddhism. And Mahi
Really?
does like some ideals of Buddhism.
Really? Mahi, maybe close the door.
Mahi is busy beating up the woman.
Mahi! You dirty
Do you
dog.
like what Mahi has done with the place?
It's appealing,
Yeah?
but it is also repulsive.
What?
In a good way.
Explain whatever you mean, Sergeant
Mahi,
Dr. Pepper.
Mahi, watch this, Mahi. I'm about to
What did you
become
want to watch?
a different man.
Oh, Sergeant Dr. Pepper, you cover your face!
In the military, we call this a helmet.
Hmm. Mommy has not known of these things.
My God, Mahi, I'm decked out, Mahi.
Mahi Marma is not decked out.
Are you jealous? Here. I have some
Mahi
silver left.
Marma has a chest in his chests. Mahi should fix that.
Mahi. That may be something you want to address. Mahi, here, I'll turn your silver into, silver bars. Or I'll make your ores.
Gracious.
Might want to turn that on, by the way.
Mahi likes the aesthetic that it grants.
Makes you heal faster.
Oh.
But- Yeah. Here. You can have my silver.
Hmm.
And you can make yourself whatever you please.
How kind and gracious. You have reached a higher ideal above materialistic value. You understand the limitations of the material value, and thus you have reached the higher ideal and the inner contentness that most never reach in their lives. Well done, Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
Thank you, Mahi. Thank you. It's an American ideal to give, you know.
Is
It's
it
also-
really?
No, it isn't actually, but
Yes, Mahi
know,
did not
I'm-
think so.
I'm a capitalist, Mahi, but the opportunity cost.
What are
of
you
not
eating?
doing all- cookies.
Gonna have to brush your teeth again, aren't you?
Mahi, shut up. In America, we call this brushing our teeth, actually. Eating cookies is brushing my teeth in different ways. Mahi, what was that? My 100 women, you've beat 100 women, Mahi. That's a record.
Mahi is very good at what he does.
Really?
Yes.
Something they do a lot in Mahi.
All because he does his Mharmi yoga.
Mahi, I might die. I'm going down
Where
a very
are you?
deep hole. I'm going down a very deep hole, and I'm not sure if there's water at the end.
Oh, Mahi Marma did that once as well.
Mahi, there was water at the end.
It was a cavernous hole, gaping.
Mahi, what are you describing?
A hole that Mahi Marma went down in. Explored.
What'd you find in the hole?
Rips.
Interesting. Do you want to talk about it, Mahi?
Mahi Marma thinks some things are best left untouched.
I understand, Mahi. This is our character development. Eventually, in episode 3, Mahi's gonna talk about it.
Oh! Look, he's looking around! He's looking around!
I'm getting some silver ore here. I do think you'd like some armor. I do think it would be helpful on our journey. Shall we consider fighting the eyeball if we find it?
Oh, yes, perhaps this is a good thing. This may be a good idea.
Do keep fighting the slimes. Well, the women aren't flying anymore, but do fight the zombies.
Mahi Marma has made a brand new pair of boots.
Wonderful.
Welcome, Anai. Have you come to do your Mharmi yoga?
Hello, and I am Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
And my name is Mahi Marma. The Mharmi yoga, where you place yourself in a higher ideal, and you learn the way of Mahi Marma.
I joined the wrong stream. Sorry. No, but keep fighting the zombies. Fight the zombies because then we'll be like I think you get the eyeball spawner from them.
Yes, you must get the lens, the contact lens of all these blind people who did not place material value above a higher, who placed the material value above a higher ideal, for they did not understand the limitation of this material value, and thus they were never satisfied with their life, always wanting more and more, like those hungry piranhas which ate Mahi Marma.
You're gonna be so excited with what I found.
You found a higher purpose.
Mahi, Mahi. This is beautiful what I found here, Mahi.
What have you found, my friend?
You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Have you found mud?
No, Mahi, I did not find mud.
Oh, Mahi Marma was really hoping it was mud.
Mahi, it's better than mud.
Better than mud? Mud brick?
Yes, Mahi. Better than mud.
Did you find...
But I know you're like...
Did you find a temple to one of the greatest saviors?
Mahi, just... Keep your guessing to yourself. I'll show you when I get there.
Mahi Marma will do his Marma yoga.
Yes.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum.
Yes, and I zooms in, understands the concept of Mharmi yoga.
What is it you're doing there? Is that like your own version of oming?
No,
oh my god, Mahi.
Mharmi was in a trance. You found a what?
I found a
track left by a moose.
Mahi, what do you want about?
Mahi Marma remembers the days he used to track a moose.
Mahi, where are you from? Are you Canadian?
Mahi Marma has been all over the land. You can see with my long toenails and earthy feet my feet have traveled over much of the earth.
Mahi, that's athlete's foot.
No! Mahi Marma does not consider himself an athlete. Therefore, Mahi Marma does not get conditions that only an athlete would get.
Mahi,
No!
die.
Sergeant Dr. Pepper,
It's
if
okay,
this
Mahi.
would not have happened if you practiced your Marmi Yoga.
Mahi, it's okay. Because now I can give you my
Studying
gift.
words of affirmation for... Oh, any words of affirmation for studying Mahi? Of course,
Mahi,
there's plenty.
Mahi, look here, Mahi.
Hello, Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
Mahi,
Hello.
look at me. Come inside, you're gonna wanna...
We look like a couple of Nazis, you and I, with these red
Mahi,
armbands around
come
our arms.
inside, Mahi. Look at me.
For Mahi Marma?
Yes, for you, Mahi.
Now Mahi Marma can run just as fast as...
I'll take care of
It is
them,
okay.
Mahi.
Mahi
sick.
Marma can and help as well. See how Mahi Marma has embraced a higher ideal of projectile vomit.
Doesn't seem to be working too well.
Some words of affirmation for studying Mahi.
Are you gonna
Always... What?
Are you gonna move out soon anytime soon, Mahi?
Move out?
Yes.
Move out?
I'm sorry, you're turning 18 soon, Mahi. Mahi, you're 17 years old. Mahi,
Mahi Marma is very old, and not 17.
you sure, Mahi? How old?
Have you seen Mahi Marma's beard?
Mahi, you're hormonal.
Well, yes, study the psychology, but always remember the psychology of Mahi Marma, and
Mahi
never forget
Marma.
your happy thought, like Mahi Marma, or you see what happens when you forget your happy thought.
Like tag at sea.
Wait for me, Sergeant Dr. Pepper. Mahi Marma will make his descent, and in this
Mahi.
descent, he will then, therefore, upturn their way. After we make our way down to hell, we will upturn. We will
Mahi, it's a long
upturn
way down to hell. I'm gonna be
the
honest.
descent, and we will make ourselves through the celestial spheres of the great paradise.
You're gonna want to trust the long fall that's there, by the way, because there's water by the end of it, so you'll be fine.
Which is the long fall?
You'll find it.
Do you speak of the long fall at the end of the Sunflower Channel? Oh no!
So, Mai, you might want to remove the gravestones you have there.
Mahi Marma did, and it caused the ghost to come and harrow his brain.
Well, no, the ghosts are there because we didn't remove.
What is this ghost nonsense, eh?
You don't believe in ghosts, Mahi?
Mahi thinks that the ghosts are not vengeful. They look for a friend. And Mahi...
Mahi, he killed you, Mahi.
Yes. So that is true. But why would one kill just to kill? Aye.
Mahi, I think you're ignoring the concept of murders.
Those who murder have not placed the material value under a higher ideal.
Mahi, you seem to be this is just an advertisement for your book, Mahi. I don't know.
No, but the Mahi Marma's book is Mahi Marma's thought. This is the Marmaline thought. Why is the slime swimming? When did the slime learn to swim? Who taught the slime to swim? Who thought that was a good idea?
Woman can swim, you know that, Mahi.
Since when?
Since forever, Mahi. I mean, actually, I think it was 1999.
Mahi Marma removed the nymph gravestone for his buddy, Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
Mahi, I'm going to play, the other side of the David Bowie CD.
Mahi Marma is surfing, making his descent to the very bottom of the earth. This is the channel of the sunflower, the stalk of which is perpetual.
Interesting.
Yes,
Stocks. I understand that. I understand that language.
Ah,
Let's say-
there's another one!
Do you invest, Mahi? Are you an investor?
Mahi Mama made his great investment in the fast food restaurant chain Wendy's. And it
Is that how you-
paid off very well.
Is that why you're just able to run around footless? I mean, shoeless? And just not...
Yes, Mahi Mama lost his legs back in the pirate wars. Mahi Mama is so glad for the lack of depth pressure. And that the water does not ever crush him.
I'm glad for it too, Mahi.
This is because we placed our higher ideals above ourselves.
Mahi, you seem to be approaching my tunnels. I think
Yes,
you'll be able
Mahi
to
Mama
tell.
sees that you have used the sunflower channel to make your own system, and that is good, my resourceful student.
I do.
You are
I do
learning
wanna
the
say,
way.
though, I believe my staircase method is a little bit more efficient than your Mahi mining skills.
No, but this is the sunflower channel, which will connect us to all of the great staircases and tunnels and mines which we have found our way into.
Mahi, I'm falling down right now. I better not be falling to my death.
Hello! I see your glow stick has joined us.
Yes, I did throw that down there to greet you.
A little thing foreboding your arrival. I see. Where do you go? You are missing out on the great tree. The great
Mahi,
tree.
there's loot down here.
But there's the great tree.
Mahi, I
It
found
is
a
guarded
railroad.
by the bats.
There's a railroad down here, Mahi.
My mama thinks this is a wondrous little area.
I did
What
run
is
out
that?
of torches, though, Mahi.
There is a skeleton here. Mahi Mama will take this tree and
Ooh, there's-
return it to the surface.
Oh god, oh god, oh god! Please, I just got here! Mahi!
See, Mahi Mama tried to tell you that the diamonds were right there the whole time. And now Mahi Mama is rich. And what are you rich in? Are you
Mahi.
rich in thought even, Sergeant Dr. Pepper?
So many thoughts, Mahi, you don't understand.
No, you know that is not. Why was there? Oh, Mahi accidentally threw his axe on the floor.
I have a genius idea, Mahi.
Ah, do tell, Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
How do I... Hold on, Mahi.
Mahi is engaged in a great water battle between the Bone Town residents and him. They think their bonerangs can face his enchanted boomerang. No, Mahi is more of a boomer than they are of a boner. Oh! He strikes at me. Ghastly fool.
Mahi, can you do me a favor?
Of course.
Sorry, I didn't mean... Mahi,
What is the favor, Sergeant Dr. Pepper, that would ever require us to harm one another?
No, Mahi, can you join my team? Join the red team, Mahi.
Ah, you wish to teleport to Mahi Mama.
Yes, yes.
Come, Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
Hello.
Welcome to Mahi Mama's domain.
I will go this way. Well, we'll spread. I'll make more progress. Actually, can I make it up to my place? Yes, I can.
You have learned the way of the flipper. I am proud, my son.
Thank you, Mahi, thank you. Oh, look at this, this is useful. Now we can both see each other's place.
Yes! Now we will know whenever we are in danger or in need of assistance. Ah, hello, Sergeant Dr. Pepper. I
Hello.
just glimpsed you making your way down.
Let me remove this
Be
chest.
careful now, there's a salamander. And he does not look particularly happy about you.
I'm removing this chest here, Mahi, so I don't titillate your senses in the wrong way.
You don't what?
What?
Oh, the piranhas! They've come for me!
Mahi, use your boomerang, Mahi.
Ah! I am a new man! Oh, he's coming down to you now.
No, I don't. No, I'm not in water.
Yes, but he's riding a wave of water. He will be with us soon
Oh,
to say hello.
Mahi, what have you done, Mahi?
It was not my doing.
Next railroad system here, Mahi. Please don't ruin it. I need to follow it. It always leads to chests. I got a life crystal, Mahi.
My mama thinks you are in danger.
Mahi, I got. Yeah, but that was it was the mud, Mahi. The mud attack.
The mud would never attack. The mud is good.
Mahi, Mahi,
Ah,
killed.
who taught the bat? Who taught this bat to go surfing like a flying fish or like a pelican? This is unnatural and must be the work of the devil. Hello.
You're getting very close to Christian ideals. I like this, Mahi. I think I'm starting to understand you. It's very American.
You see, my mama's thought
Mahi,
expands
you
to
should stop
all
digging and start
reaches.
moving because I've dug this.
See what my mama has found. A singular golden coin.
Mahi, I
See
found-
how his Lord
I
gives
found
him.
another life crystal, Mahi.
Ah, good. We can offer it to the great Ron.
Ron. Oh God.
No, it is not no god. He is just a fellow man.
Tipton and Ron. My favorite.
Tipton?
Tipton, you don't remember from yesterday, Ramon?
Tipton.
Mahi. Tipton.
Ah, there's a black one. A black slime. Oh, he sings the gospel song.
Mahi, just because he's black doesn't mean he's a slime.
No, the woman.
Oh yes, a black woman. Very dangerous indeed.
Mahi wishes he had the potion that you had.
Mahi, you'll find them in my chests.
Ah,
Mahi,
yes.
uh,
Where is this
yeah,
potion? Where is this potion?
search through my chest. It's a blue potion.
Blue potion. Ah, yes, Mahi has found it. Mahi threw it on the floor.
Just go to the map and click on my head.
Ah. Hello. Oh no. This is not where Mahi Marma was.
You can go back, Mahi. It's just follow follow the train tracks left.
Mahi Marma does not know what sort of. Oh no, it's a boner!
Be careful, your flooding may have caused some damage.
There's water covering the track, I see.
Yes.
Ah, the black slime that. Oh god, not again.
Mahi, I've been shot, Mahi.
Not the black slime again. You were shot. Ah, this is why you should have never brought a car like this into this part of town.
Mahi, you're
Not
riding
into
the
Bone
same
Town.
car. Mahi, I can see your screen, Mahi.
Mahi doesn't know how to get out. Oh, the slime is still here. He's coming. He said I should not have come into this hood.
Mahi, press E.
Oh my
Press
god,
E,
Mahi wish he knew that. Why didn't you tell Mahi that yesterday?
Mahi, I'm sorry. Mahi, did you die?
No, Mahi is alive and well and still doing his Mharmi yoga.
Good, Mahi. Mahi, I think you're really bad at this game.
Why?
Because you missed out on this gold over here.
Because Mahi Marma was more concerned with getting to his gold, and that is the soil that is earth left to the body.
Mahi, maybe the reason you don't have any armor is because you've been mining mud. Mahi.
You see, Mahi Marma is beyond
you're
this
not-
material good that you are so concerned with.
Mahi, you're not paying any rent.
Yes,
Okay.
Mahi Marma is. He brings you high thought.
Yes, you're teaching me, which is, I appreciate that, but like, you gotta start pulling your own weight around here, Mahi.
Mahi Marma does nothing but pull his own weight and more.
Mahi, I found a
Do
traveler.
you not see the way I carry Majuna? In his
I found
little
it.
bubble?
Mahi, I found a traveler.
A traveler, you say?
Yes.
Let me come greet this traveler.
Mahi,
Where was the traveler?
see him. Just go down to where I died, Mahi.
The mother.
We might want to kill that.
A mother of the slimes. Oh, see, I knew that the other slimes were not babies. These are the babies. Oh god.
Mahi, it appears you've run out of
Mahi's
more.
stuck in the cobwebs. Why did the mother slime all over?
Sorry, Mahi.
Let me see. Hello. A gloomy maze. Mahi can change that. Ooh.
Wow. Ooh.
It seems this man is a traveling merchant.
Yes, yes.
He sells very expensive things.
Mahi, I can make gold armor, Mahi.
Mahi Mama loves gold. Mahi Mama apologizes. He got excited.
It's okay, Mahi. Mahi, I've placed silver chainmail in one of your chests, Mahi. You'll be able to access that.
Gracious.
I'm gonna take the way of the silver tunnel, the sunflower tunnel, Mahi.
The sunflower channel.
So I apologize.
It always looks to the sun.
I mean, it's a sunflower. It's not. Mahi. It's okay.
What?
Nothing. No.
What?
No,
Tell Mahi Mama.
oh no. It's okay. It's nothing.
Ah, poor animal trapped in this little enclosure. Let Mahi Mama free you.
I'll venture down, Mahi. This time with
Let
torches.
me free you, poor salamander. Yes,
Torches, Mahi.
embrace Mahi Mama. Embrace the marmalade butter coursing through you. Good.
Mahi, you better not be doing what I think you're doing to
Good.
that rabbit.
It was a salamander.
You better not be doing what I
He's
think
okay
you're doing to
now.
that salamander. Mahi,
I freed him.
hey, step away from the salamander, Mahi.
Oh, he's already long gone and free. Mahi Mama made sure of it.
Okay, Mahi. Better not be fucking any fish.
Mahi Mama thinks that there's more to life than this sex.
I don't know, Mahi.
But there is more to be a celestial closeness with the one that you love, to intertwine your mind, body, and soul, and then you begin the commencement of your love through intercourse.
I don't think I understand, Mahi. It's a very interesting perspective. But
Yes,
orgasm,
it is the closest that you can be to your loved one.
Have you ever done meth?
Meth,
Oh, Mahi! I
Oh.
went down the sunflower tunnel.
what's happened?
I
All the water drained into your mine.
I approached some obstacle. Can you clear that obstacle, please? Because it's gonna be
Obstacle, you say?
very difficult for me to approach downwards if that obstacle.
Where is the obstacle? Let
you could have-
Mahi Marma rope his way up. He is ascending.
go see if
I
I have
go.
any text from my parents. The music's too loud or anything.
Where did Sergeant Dr. Pepper die? Oh no. Mahi Mama, here's a great worm.
Oh.
Mahi Mama has learned to anticipate the worm.
I'm making my way downtown. The
Going fast.
American way, Mahi.
Oh, Mahi Mama did not have. No! No! He took it! The thief!
How much money did you lose, Mahi?
Thief!
Mahi, no, calm down. Mahi, it's okay. It's money. It's a material good, Mahi.
Ba ha la habu.
What? Mahi, you okay, Mahi? Mahi, no, Mahi.
You cannot forget your happy thought. Sergeant Dr. Pepper, please, and I zoom in, teach Mahi Marma and Sergeant Pepper about the brain.
Sorry, Mahi, I was listening out for footsteps. It's quite late for me.
Ah, yes. You cannot let Freddy sneak up on you. That one you have to listen very closely for.
Yes, he's very scary.
I still remember.
Man, I
he
really
got
want to do this thing where we kept our gravestones. So we can like see how like dumb we were.
Yeah,
can't do
we would have to switch back to before.
What?
To the olden days when that was not a thing. When the ghosts were not so vengeful to kill their own bodies after they haven't been detached.
Maybe the ghosts aren't us. Maybe.
But who else has died from the gravestone?
I am using the water to get down there.
Ah, let Mahi Marma join you.
Just follow me, Mahi.
Hello, Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
Hey, we might be running out of water.
Oh.
Mahi.
Oh, no.
We'll die in each other's embrace, Mahi.
Mahi Marma has an idea.
No,
Don't
Mahi, I
worry,
think
Sergeant.
it's working, Mahi.
Sergeant Dr. Pepper, don't worry, Mahi's coming. And I bring gifts.
No, it's
Yes.
okay. I made
Oh,
down
no.
there alive.
Okay, yes. Mahi Marma brings more water.
No, Mahi, it's okay. Never mind. Mahi, I'm drowning.
Mahi Marma's still waiting to hear about the brain. Ah! A ghast!
bat.
A cave bat! Who
it's
taught
okay.
these bats to swim? It's
God,
unnatural.
Take care of the. Take care of.
An undead maniac!
Oh God.
For what is he a maniac? Why so mad?
That's what I'm asking, Mahi.
Mahi Marma will make his way to the tomb of his predecessor.
Yes, yes. I'll fix this tunnel to make it approach our level.
Mahi Marma sees his tomb, and he sees the thief who will never be content in his life.
A better pickaxe, maybe, Mahi.
What was that?
Better pickaxe. We can mine faster.
Mahi Marma thinks this is a good idea. Oh! Oh! No! Stay away from Mahi Marma!
Mahi, are you okay? You seem to be. Oh, what? You better now.
Oh. Pig! Let Mahi Marma free you.
Oh God, there are a lot of monsters there, Mahi. I'm scared.
Mahi Marma might go home.
Oh God, Mahi, I've been shot.
No! My brother.
Mahi. Ah.
Let Mahi Marma collect these obelisks. Ah! What has hurt me? Oh no,
Mahi,
a ghost. Mahi Marma will return you and see you at home.
It's okay, Mahi. The sunflower tunnel, sunflower passage.
The brain is a series of chutes and ladders. Every decision you make is spinning the wheel and taking steps forward. Once you get to the end, you die. That is the brain.
Mahi, why do you keep turning off your campfire?
Oh, Mahi Marma did not realize that he did that. My apologies, brother.
It's okay, Mahi.
I like it when you say my name.
It's okay. I mean, yes, I agree, Mahi. I like saying your name as well.
It's okay.
I don't know, I'm tired.
All that VJ must have really tired, pooped you out.
Yes, VJ, yes.
Is that how you say his name?
yes, I'm very accurate.
Mahi Marma knows pronunciations of many cultures.
Yes. Yes.
Back to learning about the ladders. Good luck, Anai. Peace be with you.
I'm currently trying to figure out how to make a better pickaxe, Mahi.
Mahi Marma believes you will do it well.
I don't know if we don't have enough resources, Mahi.
But why not?
We have some silver.
Who is to say you do not have enough resources?
The chests, Mahi.
And what with the chest now?
They tell me that we don't have.
But do you not see the great mud that Mahi has acquired?
Mahi, what are you doing? Not this again, Mahi.
No, it is a safe haven. It is a way.
You can loot. You can take the chest plate I left for you.
Ah, yes, yes. Mahi Mama accepts your gift, your great gift, with much, much, much gratitude.
You have a lot of lead here, Mahi. You might want to use that.
But whatever would, Mahi Mama still has much time to think about what he will use it for.
Yes, yes, but you would like armor, isn't that so?
Yes, I suppose this is true for Mahi Mama.
Yes, I suppose.
But see, Sergeant Dr. Pepper, what now can be done? Oh,
Mahi. I'm too fat, Mahi.
this is okay. It will be okay.
Ah, my itching my backside, Mahi. Ah, the enemies, they attack. I'm wondering, when will
See,
we
Sergeant Dr. Pepper,
we haven't found.
look above.
Whoa.
It is already spreading in the rain. Nature, nature, nature.
Beautiful. I'm going to Google how to
How to what?
the eyeball.
You must have 6 lenses from the demon eyes you slay.
Oh,
And
yes,
then you go to the natural altar which the devil implanted into God's manifestation through the chasms of hell and pus and disgust.
I don't believe we found. We have one. We have exactly one lens.
But have you checked Mahi Marma's boxes?
Yes, I'm looking.
Because Mahi Marma is certain of his good loot.
Oh, Mahi, we only have one lens, Mahi.
This is okay. We must just go on the hunt.
Yes, so I hope to find.
Or perhaps we can donate each one lens from our own eyeballs.
Still be one short, Mahi. I am starting to think you just watch Star Wars and base your entire personality on Yoda.
What nonsense you say.
Whatever,
Oh.
Mahi.
Mahi nearly threw his diamond out.
We call it a dick in America. Just
You wore dicks? You put dicks in your wife's ring for the wedding?
yes, actually. It was the 70s, you see, Mahi. It was a different time.
70s.
Yes, the 70s, Mahi. Yeah.
Why can Mahi not put his box on top of his table? Mahi puts boxes on his table all the time. What is with this clack clack clack?
What?
All these claw 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 claw. What have we done? Oh Lord. What are you doing? What is all this noise I hear? These weary travelers wanting somewhere to stay, but they do not even embrace the marmalade thought, and they come and they spit upon our house. This is why the Lord is mad. These no-do-gooders.
Mahi, I'm in a situation, Mahi.
What has happened to you, my friend?
I've passed away, Mahi. Mahi, I did not use aftershave, and now my chin is in pain.
My mama has not shaved in a while now. Where do we go, Sergeant Dr. Pepper? Oh,
Death. I apologize, Mahi. I didn't use
have
the
you
rope.
forgotten your happy thought?
Yes, I did.
Oh, where did your gravestone go? You have fallen a lot in this area.
Yeah, I have. I've messed up many times, Mahi. But that's the way of the of the wise. I'm sure you would understand.
Yes, yes, Mahi Mama's been there many times.
How many times have you messed up, Mahi?
Ah, it's many, many times. Mahi Mama knows there's always room for error.
Tell me about one time, Mahi.
There was a time when Mahi Mama used the gift that God gave him of nature to try and trap the devil's followers in a blob of dirt. But then, Mahi Mama did not realize what the hill would do once he had thrown his gift.
God.
It rolled down right towards Mahi Mama. Ah,
God.
a snail!
Life crystal, Mahi.
Ah, you found many of those.
Yes, I found 3 so far in this session, this day.
Mahi Mama thinks perhaps he should. Oh,
Mahi, I might have gotten a bit too excited about opening the chest, Mahi.
ah, you were lured in by the material good.
Yes. It was a grave mistake, Mahi.
Oh no,
Grave. Very grave indeed.
Gary from SpongeBob.
Oh god, not the snails.
He's purple shell and blue skin. He's coming. It's
Oh, that's very-
slimy.
I'll be honest with you, Mahi. This tunnel is very satisfying to use.
Ah, good, good.
Interesting choice. Ah,
What do I see? Oh, let him embrace marmalade thought. Sometimes Mahi Marma wishes he could put a torch inside of Majuna's mouth.
that would be pretty useful. I wish I could put a torch in Manoji's mouth.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's see what this chest of death has brought to me. A flare gun, a sweater, 8 gold bars.
Hmm.
Good bounty indeed.
Ah, something shines and glints. It is reflected in Mahi Marma's eyes.
What have you found, Mai?
Oh, I do not know just yet. It glows. Ah, the dangers here are great. Mahi Mama could easily burn and fall and crash.
It's okay, Mahi, I'm here. Here for you, I'm right here.
Ah, the security you give will never be forgotten.
I love you, Mahi.
I love you, Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
You said that so seductively, Mahi. I don't know.
No, Mahi Mama never.
Mahi, have you ever had sex, Mahi?
No, first, our celestial bodies must
Mahi.
intertwine and
Mahi, how
hold
old are
one
you?
another. Mahi Mama does not remember.
40-year-old virgin over here, am I right, guys?
Wow, Mahi Mama's older than 40 years old.
200-year-old virgin.
Mahi Mama had a wife.
Yeah, but you said you did not. You didn't do
I
the
said that I care for more than just sex. There is a love and an embrace
You
in the
literally
sex.
said we haven't.
What?
Yes.
Yes, I have not done sex, but I have made love.
What?
Mahi Marma is just as pure as a virgin, but his virginity is not intact, for he gave it to the Lord,
What?
and with the Lord's blessing,
I
he
don't believe what the Pope told
consummated.
you. Tell the police what he did to you.
What are you doing down there?
I'm fighting a skeleton.
Is he?
Scary. Oh
What
god.
is that slapping noise?
No, that's how I fought the skeleton. No, it was my bow and arrows.
Your bone? Your bone what?
My bow and arrow, man. I know. Mahi.
That was a bat.
Whatever you say, Mahi.
There
It's
was
okay.
a bat.
Okay, if you just fell in.
No, there was a bat. Everyone saw. Back me up here, and
She's
the
too
one
busy.
which zooms in.
She's too busy playing snakes and ladders. Oh.
What if Mahi Marma travels
What if?
under?
Yonder, you say? Where might that entail?
Brahmai Vishnu Sanya Aumai The strike the pose of the warrior. An angry tumbler. Mahi Mama raised an angry tumbler once. He did not get his nappy, and then when he tumbled, he did it angrily.
Mahi, the railroad led me to lava, Mahi.
Mahi Mama's very sorry. Oh, no. Thank you! The slime grants me the great push.
That's what they called my wife.
What?
She was giving birth.
What? There's no way vultures would be able to thrive in such weather. Harsh conditions. Poor things. But this is the beautiful brutality of nature.
I yawn, Mahi, I yawn.
So I see. Oh no! An angry tumbler! So many angry people on Tumblr today.
Have you listened to Aeroplane Over the Sea, Mahi?
Yes, Mahi has heard of it.
Very nice
Mahi
album.
has heard the song.
Add that to your list. No, not the song, the album itself.
Mahi thinks he's only heard one other song than the actual Airplane Over the Sea song.
Mahi, you're such a normie, Mahi.
Mahi knows, and Mahi will one day reach the enrichment that he preaches and seeks.
It's okay, Mahi, it's okay. We've all been there.
The angry
After all,
tumbler.
the path of knowledge begins in somewhere, a place of ignorance.
So they say, so they say.
So I say.
Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
Led by Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
What?
Yes. Quote. When years down the line, when they talk about me, that's what they will say.
Oh, this is perfect. Ah, no.
Mahi, I'm getting mud, Mahi. I think you might like this.
Mud, you say?
Yes.
This is wonderful, brother. Oh God.
Oh, there are many bats here, Mahi.
Yes, Mahi has learned.
Oh yes, you're being attacked by your own bats. I'm
We're
being
all
attacked.
fighting our own bats. The bats are the true incarnation of the demon.
Oh my God, Mahi, I found another life crystal. Would you like this life crystal?
Oh, you would be so kind.
Yes,
How much
yeah.
hearts do you have, Sergeant Dr. Pepper?
I have.
How many? Just
three.
hover your mouse over the thing and tell me the number of your health.
220.
Ah, Mahi Mama says 180.
I like the way you say things.
Mahi Mama is a very eloquent way of speaking.
Yes, he does. He truly does.
You had to take English twice in high school.
Was he that bad?
No. He just liked it that much. Oh, now Mahi Marma must make his way through the desert once again. This will be a long, arduous journey.
Oh, Mahi, I'm being attacked, Mahi.
Ah,
Every...
don't worry. Your bats come from within you. So once you find yourself, you can fight them head on.
Mahi, sometimes I wish you could be inside me. I mean, Mahi, I want you to be my thought process, Mahi.
Ah, this is why we study the Marmeline thought. Ah, I've made it! I've made it to the top of the pyramid!
My God, Mahi.
Finally!
You do seem
Now
like
I can
like that.
teach about the Marmeline thought. Yes.
Yes, that's the sound I'm at the top of a pyramid.
I go.
I do like you talk funny. I like your words, Magic Man.
Yes. Oh my mama just got news.
What?
Someone overdosed.
What?
We must say a prayer
Wait,
to
what?
protect our loved ones from such a fate.
Oh, you know.
Oh no! My mama was too busy. He was at the top of the pyramid, and now no.
Don't do drugs. This is what overdose causes.
I am on my knees.
When you were young, you the king of
I am on my knees, asking for your help. Please watch over my family, over Sergeant Dr. Pepper. When he steps out of the mine, when he steps into the mine, when he descends through the Sunflower Channel to make his harrowing on the great underworld, send an angel to guide him home so he may be safe and avoid any harm that he may face. In the great Lord's name.
Yes, please.
Brahman Vinoi Sanya.
Oh, I misplaced the needle, Mahi.
Oh
Oopsie.
no.
It's okay.
Sometimes the needle is very hard to pinpoint.
This is some acoustics.
Now my mama will use the great mud to protect him from any more evildoers. The top of the pyramid. Mahi can make his... Ah, yes, see the amphore. This makes Mahi very delighted indeed. He will meditate here and gain a new wisdom.
I've had to mute Terraria so I can listen to the beauty of this music, Mahi.
But how will you learn? How will you hear the zombie?
I'll figure my way out, Mahi.
Very well. Very well. Oh, where am I now? Oh, this place is scaring me.
Actually, Mahi, I think it's too late.
Oh my god! Maya must escape. The great demon! It is chasing him! It is Markog! Markog! The greedy! Oh god! Oh god, Markog! Run, Mahi Mama! Run, Mahi Mama!
Oh, you found a tunnel.
Oh god!
Yeah, that's a very dangerous place.
Ah!
Mahi, if you've learned anything from me playing Terraria with me, it's just that the underground desert is a very dangerous place. Even I, when in a previous life, Mahi.
Run! Markog is still chasing Mahi Marma.
In a previous life, Mahi, when I was very much better at this game than I am now, I still struggled down there. So I believe that is somewhere we must explore later in our journey.
But now, Mahi Marma has gained great wisdom.
Of what? What have you learned, man?
He has meditated upon the top of the pyramid, and he's learned of some of the different ideals and ways of life. And now, Mahi Marma can make his own. Yes! This will be very good for Mahi Marma.
Apologies, I was distracted by this lizard man.
Oh, salamanders. Mahi
Yes.
Marma still remembers the day he set one free. Ah, good days, so long ago.
poster just fell down in my room and jump scared me, Mahi.
Oh god. There's lots of water. The piranhas. Mahi still remembers them. No one can touch Mahi now that he has studied the great ideals. But oh no, darkness approaches.
Hold on a second, Mahi.
Mahi can already see the great walkers of the night. What kind of marshland jungle is this? Oh, an eye! Sergeant Dr. Pepper would be so delighted if Mahi Marma could steal its lens for it. For the great battle between the eye, the all-evil eye, Bindo.
Turned Mahi.
Hello!
Yes.
Guess what Mahi Marma has done?
What have you found?
A lens!
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
But this evil bat, they always try to take,
I'll continue my
never
mind.
give. Another lens!
You need to prepare for
Oh
the battle.
no. Oh no. The devil's land.
Mahi, what are you jumping around with, Mahi? What is that?
Mahi is meditated. And now, Mahi can convert his natural gas into something more.
You finally
Oh god,
found better use for your pooping than in the
there
living
was
room.
never the poop.
And what was that, Mahi? Explain to me.
It was the mud and dirt from the natural soil. The red lobster. He wants me to try his biscuit.
I like that joke, Mahi.
I've escaped the devil's land.
This place is very
Oh
annoying.
god! No, 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 no!
Mahi,
The red lobsters! They come down into my chute!
I have looted the right side of the world properly. You might want to consider
good.
focusing on the left.
Please. Leave me be, you demons! Vile creatures of the night! Face the great boomerang bestowed upon me by Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
Yes, it has my soul within it, actually, a piece of my soul. You die
Which
with
part
it,
of
I
your
die.
soul? No, wait.
The deadly part, Mahi. The American side of me, you don't want to see that one.
This is for my country.
No.
Amen.
My actual name's Dutch.
Oh. Sergeant Dr. Pepper Dutch.
I found a very useful item.
So did Mahi Marma.
I found what they call a magic mirror. You know what that does, Mahi, right?
It shows your reflection.
That, and it teleports me home, Mahi. Can bring me home.
To great places.
I no longer
Bring
need a
you
reef.
home. Hearth and home.
This item is vital to our future endeavors. I'll try to find it.
Oh no. Where is
Try
Mahi
to find an
Marma?
item for you as well.
How kind.
I've also found a painting, I believe. I like to think you'd appreciate.
Mahi Marma does have an appreciation for the arts. Oh wait,
Really? What art are you into?
Mahi Marma likes humanism as well as something more divine.
Like-
My mama also always enjoys the art he can always appreciate, although not completely agree with some of the ideals in some works, as seen in medieval Christian thought or Egyptian art. Much of Egyptian art, actually, my mama very much enjoys.
Interesting, Mahi. Being assaulted by bats, Mahi.
Wait a
It's
minute.
very uncomfortable.
The ocean. Why are there zombies in the ocean? Who taught him to swim?
That was me.
Ah, you silly goose, why do that? Oh my god, a shark! And what is that, a squid? When did that happen?
Oh, yeah, you don't. It's dangerous in the ocean, Mahi.
No place for a mahi mahi.
No place indeed for a Mahi Mahi. I did actually loot the chest, though. I think. I believe so. That's why I found my flippers after all. Mahi, you there?
Hello.
What happened to the fellow that took too many of the good time pills?
Oh, do not know.
Okay.
Not sure what happened. There was no further elaboration. Mahi Mama does not deserve that.
I see.
Just
Stand
kidding. Mahi Mama has no idea what happened. All he knows is he sensed a disturbance.
Yes. As one does when it's an overdose.
Yes, yes. We always know when one of our brothers are in trouble.
Is that a tenet of the Mahians?
Oh!
Mahi!
Yes?
I've made it to what they might call hell.
Ah. So you have begun the descent into the great underworld.
Yes, it's very scary here.
Mahi Mama will join you, my son. Is it
Oh,
okay?
I found meteorite bars, Mahi.
Mm. This is big.
Very big indeed. It's very useful.
Big man.
Thanks.
Sorry, my mama does not know what just overcame him.
It's okay, Mahi. It's very dangerous here.
So you would expect.
I believe we're here prematurely. We should be here only after
Indeed,
fighting bosses,
indeed. My mama agrees.
But I do believe we could still loot the place thoroughly. And maybe get ahead on a few things. So, Mahi, how was your day?
Mahi had a interesting day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What might that be?
My mama made it to the pyramid.
Oh, yes.
Was very good. Can these zombies leave, please? I'm sick of them. Bah, bah, bah.
Maybe try killing them, Mahi.
This is better.
These bats are very vile, Mahi.
Oh, those bats. They will always get at you.
These ones are fiery too. Very scary. Ooh. Trying to find some chests, Mahi.
That is always good for us.
Indeed. You know, it's actually very, not too deadly here.
Huh. Won't you look at that?
Yes, and I could easily return. I've my magic mirror after all.
My mama has a step stool now.
My god, twins.
Now he can see himself in the mirror when he brushes his teeth.
Yes. Was that not possible before, man?
No. Just kidding, my mama is not that short.
How tall are you, Mahi?
I do not remember. I am about 7 pigs.
I don't remember a lot of things, Mahi. I don't remember how old you are. So tall, apparently.
It is a complicated thing.
Alright, man. Bow, 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 bow. I'm currently building a bridge.
Huh?
Yes.
Very nice, very nice.
Trying to venture to other sides of this land.
Ah, is that so?
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. Trying to find any chests that I can open. I do believe the loot here would be quite nice.
My mom
no.
thinks so too. The bats!
It would be very
Vile
difficult
bats.
to return to the underworld.
Hello, Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
Hello, Mai. It's been quite some time.
Indeed it has. What are you wearing? The red shirt.
Oh, that's my sweater, Mai.
Oh, a wonderful trinity. My mama does enjoy this painting.
I know. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Very
Mahi,
much
I
so.
can make a space gun, Mahi. I really want to, but also I know I shouldn't. It's very tempting.
My mama knows the temptation of material good.
I'll put these. Oh Mahi, I have. In America, we love these. We call these potato chips.
Oh.
You might like some. I don't know if these are.
My
They're
mama has
lambs.
never heard of this. You found this in hell.
No, no. Actually, found out on my journey on to hell.
Ah,
All the same.
interesting. Ah, new shelves.
Yes, yes. I appreciate your decor. I
Of
really wish I
course.
could be as decorative as you.
It is
It
okay.
feels very stuffy down
Once
here.
you reach to the there is some moving around to be done, I admit.
Yeah, I do feel like we need some redecorating here.
Let's see.
What's this region for, am I?
It is for the great mushroom man to join us.
Oh yes, yes. That's
Oh, and come see what Mahi's learned when he meditated atop the pyramid.
let me see. Mahi,
A ballerina!
it smells really bad all of a sudden.
Oh no, don't be silly. That is just my pocket sand.
Wait, what's it actually called?
Sandstorm in a bottle.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the fart in a jar.
No,
I think you
no.
need to be cushion for them.
Yes, you do.
How many lenses do you have, Mai?
3.
Oh, yes. Halfway there.
One day,
Let's try to venture up to the left side of this land.
my
you
mama
gone
made it
that
as
far?
far as the ocean
Really?
before dying by the shark.
What did you find?
A tree. Oh, a very watery jungle. The top of a pyramid, as well as Mokhog the Greedy.
Oh, look at Manoj and what's your guys?
Majuna.
Majun and Manoj and Majuna, they seem to be getting along.
They get along very well.
Yes.
Do not fall in the Great Pyramid. That is where Markhog the Greedy resides.
I know, it's very scary.
Yes, soon we will fight the evil eye and cry out against Bindu.
Bindu. What's that?
The Bindu is
This is
the
another
keeper
one of the gods.
eye. No.
Tipton, Ron, and Bindu. Very, very, diverse set of gods you have.
Whoever said that all of them are gods? Ron is just a mere man.
Really?
Indeed.
You
So
treat
where
him
is
as
it you
a
try to
god.
go, Sergeant Dr. Pepper?
Just trying to approach it. I just want to fill out my map. Yeah, so we do want to see if I can make it farther than you did in the ocean.
My mama mia! Ah, the piranhas!
Did you find the chest there, Ma?
Oh god! Oh my god!
Sorry, Mahi. Mahi, use your flippers, Mahi.
My mama does not like the piranhas.
Use your flippers, you can jump into the ocean.
Oh god. This was terrifying. Are you kidding? The shallow water.
Did you die of fall damage?
Yes. I was on like point, like fourth of heart.
Oh god, it's okay, Mahi. We all have our bad days. Just remember the happy dawn.
Ah.
God. I'm trying to make this long jump, Mahi. Struggling. I don't really. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to use these blocks. Oh god, the bat, the jungle bat.
Ah. Those vile bats.
They're
Always
very-
eating at us from within.
Truly. We all have our bats to face, don't we?
Yes, yes we do. Ah, Mahi Mama no longer has to worry about the vultures. For now, he can just take to the sand. The mighty sandstorm to lift him.
Might you consider making some armor, Mahi?
Mahi Mama does have some armor.
Oh. What armor do you have?
Silver.
Yes. Good indeed.
Yes.
Glad. Oh, I made it out to the jungle, Mahi.
Don't worry. Mahi Mama will join you. Post haste.
Oh god, it's the Crimson, Mahi.
There is a very long biome there. Mahi Mama was very afraid for his life when he had to go through.
I'm very afraid as well.
Oh, these vile bats! A macaw!
It's so stressful, Mahi. Crimson.
Mahi Mama understands. The red lobsters. And those vile creatures. You do, oh god, the piranhas. You do agree it is quite a long stretch of water in the jungle.
Yes, it is. It is a lot of 1-2s, you know?
Yes. I've been talking like this for an hour and a half.
I know. I've also got kind of an accent from you as well. You notice?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh god.
What have we become?
Yeah,
Oh,
truly.
Sergeant Dr. Pepper! What is happening to you? You're
Very
not
long.
looking so hot.
Scary here, Mahi. You're in the Crimson. Back off, you fiend! No!
No! My mama just made it.
No. It's okay,
Oh,
Mahi.
oh, there's so many of them.
I'll rest. For now. And I'll think of what.
My mama has acquired your 25 silver you lost.
Oh. I'll think of what we must do. I wonder, should I continue my journeys into hell, or should I do?
Hmm.
We do, after all, need contact lenses. I'm
That
wondering
is
how we
true.
might get that.
We must wait for the night. Then we strike.
So we know
Mahi
when
Mama has made it out of the desert.
you're on
I mean the
surface,
Crimson.
after all. While you're there on the surface, let me know if it's night.
Mahi Mama has found a sleeping traveler,
Ooh.
and he
Who is it?
wishes to get a scarab fish.
Oh. Oh, you found the angler, I believe.
His name is Miles.
I believe we need to build him a home.
Ah, suppose we do.
Oh, we might need to. If we start building homes, we might get some wealthy guests.
Oh.
Hmm?
Mahi is skipping on the water like a stone, elegant and graceful.
Beautiful. Makes me want to kiss you on the face, Mahi.
Ah, how kind. Oh, there it is.
Pretty indeed.
And Mahi Mama has everything this chest had to offer.
Damn it! What was in it?
Shark bait and flippers.
Ah. Well, you can have a second one.
I suppose so. It does give me plus 2% movement speed compared to the old one.
Wow, you're just gonna replace him like that, huh?
Well, no, the flipper. I would never replace Majuna. Wait, what?
This tunnel I built isn't very efficient, right?
Uh,
So much fall damage.
Mahi Mama really wonders who is on stream at this hour.
Truly. Aren't many, but are few.
Perhaps the Romanians.
Most likely. Mahi, no!
Oh, poor
Made it
Sergeant
so
Pepper.
far. Ah. I yawn, Mahi, I yawn.
Oh, a sign of fatigue. You do it
night.
again.
Yes. Let us rest. Let us wait for night.
My mama does not like how this hides his beard. How does he make it does not show?
I believe there's a button for that.
Mai only sees it for accessories. Ah,
Ah, yes.
what is this?
Sure, you can do that, Mai. Yes, yeah, I'm not sure.
A true shame.
We must build a home forever, Mai.
Ah,
We
oh.
might need to might.
My mama.
Mai, do you
Did
think
a
we should
little mistake.
extend left or right?
I think we leave this home as is, as a reminder of our past.
Yes, yes. Let's build a separate hotel.
Yes,
Good idea, good idea.
We should build a temple for all of our friends to rest in.
Yes, yes. I'll start with the foundation, Mai.
I will replant the trees which we take. If we take from nature, we must give back.
You might want to plant another bunny then. It's the
Oh,
American way. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Mai.
I do not want to plant my seed in a bunny.
Oh. Well, I'll do it for you.
Ah!
Sorry, Mai. There's no woman around here. Not many slimes to take from. I build a comfy home for them, Mai.
As I'm sure they'll be most grateful. Ah, rude creature.
I don't know why that was funny.
What was?
I don't know, just you were like, rude creature. Rude, back off. Back off. Oh, you're a funny fellow, Mai.
Ah, thank you. He does try somewhat, you know.
Yes, yes, I can tell. I've built one home.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, it looks very homely indeed.
I can't wait till we get the resources to build bigger and better homes, Mike.
Yes, it would be quite nice.
Do you remember I built a very nice house in my previous life? You wish to be pink, Mahi.
Mai did that on accident.
I can
But
be pink as well.
What is the reasoning for? Have you noticed that we have no idea where Jake the guide has been? Has he still been stuck in this hole?
I believe if we
Oh my god, wait! Jake! He has been in nature from the very beginning!
I believe if we assign him a house, you'll
I remember when he first was stuck in this hole.
You
should stay indoors at night. It's very dangerous to be wandering around in the dark.
Is that how he sounds?
Yes.
I've begun the hotel, man.
Ah, good.
Eventually, Jake shall figure his way up here.
I hope so.
I had much
Excuse
soda.
you.
Very much soda.
My
Twice.
sure.
Peed twice in the theater. It was nice. It wasn't very nice. It was actually very smelly.
Ah,
It's okay. I feel bad cutting down tall trees.
they will grow back. They have much to give, and so do we. Come, see. I want to show you something.
1 second.
Ah, a vile demon eye.
Oh, kill it. We need its flesh.
We need its lens
Its eye.
to see to the demon plane.
Oh, there! I just realized that the demon is
Ah, two demon eye.
it's a foul eye attacking me as well.
Ah, a lens. 4 lenses.
Ah, 5 lenses.
This could be the one. Our great lottery ticket.
6 lenses.
We've done it.
Yes. Let's gather our lenses and place them in this chest above here.
Here you go.
Put it in there.
Wait. Ah,
No, above.
ah. Wait. Oh.
Nope.
My mama sees. There we have it.
Mahi is a bit slow. Ah.
Forgive my.
I believe we need to build a little arena, if you will.
Ah, indeed, yes.
Please do take care of the campfires. I'll begin with the. How about we start with?
What?
What?
This could be a little issue.
Maybe we didn't.
Ah, yeah.
It's okay. He'll be back. I'm sure. Dude.
Miles, he's just going on his pilgrimage.
Build 9 campfires, if you will.
My mama will see about it. Ah, an owl. See how it silently flies through the night. Ah,
what
come
is
see.
this? What is this? I can't. Mahi,
Wait.
I don't.
This
Oh, wait,
is where...
I know how, where we could. Wait, no. Fun.
Ah, yes,
Beautiful.
indeed. When this grows, it will give us the greatest riches, for which we will use for beautiful lights.
Yeah. Mahi, I think we could. I do believe it might be suitable to build an arena over here.
Yes, indeed.
Did you yawn as well, Mahi?
Yes, indeed. Mahi's body does no fatigue, but Mahi's mind is much more enduring.
Me as well. Me as well. You okay there, Mahi?
Yes, Mahi is okay. Just had a moment.
I believe we shall. What do you think? What do you think, Mahi? Do you think we should slay the eye? Or
Do you think that we are ready for such a face? For such a
I
feat?
do recall that the final phase of the eye is very scary.
The thing
Do you
is, we are
remember?
fast.
Do you,
Very
do you-
fast.
Do you remember the final phase of the eye, Mahi?
He roars and he charges, and what was once a pupil opens up to a large,
Yes,
gaping
and
mouth of teeth
And we
and
are
a tongue.
in a mode of violence, Mahi. And it will charge fast and hard.
Mahi has made the 6 campfires.
For 9, Mahi. But 6 will do, I believe.
Mahi must have read it upside down.
No, it's okay. 6 is fine. 6 is good.
Mahi has made 8.
Okay. that can work as well.
Ah! Get down, Sergeant!
Ah. Instead of my bow and arrow, I accidentally pulled out a pickaxe. Easy mistake.
Oh! We are getting them! Spore zombies! Oh no, this is bad for our house.
Oh god, indeed. Oh.
Perhaps
much
Mahi
better.
Mama had a little bit of an oversight.
maybe I believe the
Maybe we should trap them in a wall, so they cannot come outside.
I believe the mushroom man only appears after a certain wall of flesh is defeated.
Um,
I think you might
yeah.
have an oversight.
At least we can find the worm to fight the fish.
What?
The worm. For the
Oh
fish.
yes. That's many years down the line, my
It is okay. Mahi Mama thinks ahead.
many nights. I believe that we will need
Continue the bridge.
we will need a long arena for this. Do me a favor, Mahi. Gather some wood. Cut the trees.
Mahi has much wood. Come,
Please.
take.
Give me your wood.
Oh,
Ah, thank you.
if only Mahi had a servant to help him with all of these minor nuisances.
Cut the trees out. Cut these trees for me, Mahi. Please. Do me the pleasure.
Of course.
I'll assist you. Ah, it's a beautiful day, isn't it, Mahi?
Quite. Ah, look at the slimes and their beauty showing off their legs.
Mahi, you dirty dog.
Yeah. You know, it's a hilly area around here in the Spiced Ocean. That's why the slimes have such beautiful legs. Have you seen
Yeah.
their calves?
They need longer legs to run fast.
Yes,
To approach us, man.
My mama still has the campfire effect from this far away. Oh,
Really?
there it goes away.
Ah, yes, we
This
should.
is how far it is.
use it efficiently. I believe this will be far enough.
I think so too.
Now we shall... Do me a favor, Mahi. You see this little section here? Can you fill it with platforms so that weaklings like I can jump up and down?
Ah, there you go.
Oh yes, thank you.
Actually, I'll do you one better.
And I shall...
No. Then you can build off the rope.
I need to see how far I can jump. Hold on. Okay. Let's see this. Which one? Okay. Yes. See what I'm doing, Mahi?
Yes.
Repeat that in that little section. The rope might adjust fine as well, though. Look at this beautiful bird. Reminds you of why life is worth living, isn't it?
Life has many values.
The beauty of the earth. The rolling hills. The rolling stones.
The Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
They can't get no satisfaction.
You can't.
Ah, hello down there.
Mahi, I can't jump that high, Mahi.
You don't need to. Use the step stool, my brother.
Not working, Mahi.
Just look at you looking over like, Mom, I can reach.
Not working. I think you. I don't know. Mahi, what did we read? This, oh god. I'm gonna be using this arena for future bosses and it's just gonna be so unsymmetrical.
No, it is good. See, look. Mahi Mama did not take you into consideration. Right here. Yes.
Ah, yes, smart.
Mahi Mama is good. Oh no. He's back.
God. Maya, kill him. Don't run.
Mahi Mama was placing the campfires.
Alright, I'll save my arrows for the fight.
Save your breath too.
I am farting very much.
Me too.
Very gassy, Maya.
Why does he breathe out so much when he died?
No, right? He needs to save his breath.
Yeah, indeed.
Amen to that. I believe we're gonna need more wood.
Will we?
Okay. Yes, because you see, charges long, hard. So we need to.
This is quite long already.
Yes. Actually, yes. Do you think this will do?
Well, we might have to jump off of the arena, but it is okay, because then we can just keep on running. Through, it is a straight path from here. And if we must go back, we jump on top of the sunflower, and it is okay.
That's very true. Let us prepare the health potions.
And just in case, I will put campfires over here as well.
Good idea. Good show, jolly good show.
Once we reach the mountain that declares the end of our little cove, our safety net, we turn back and run back towards our arena.
How much damage does your boomerang do?
17.
Ah, I found a
And my
heavy
wand
stone
of sparking does 14.
This does 15 damage if you'd like some close range.
Perhaps my mama should look into that.
Maybe
Oh, I thank you.
I'd appreciate that.
No need for the shadewood sword no longer.
Here, have this as well.
My mom has many herbs that we can use in our battle.
Yes. Take these Here, I have 8, you have 8.
Ah, how kind, and 20 lesser.
I'll take 20 of my lessons as well.
Will we need other potions?
I'm looking into that.
My mama has swiftness, and iron skin, and many herbs to make more.
Archery potion that might come.
What potion?
I have Thorns potion. Here, you take 1. Oh no, I gave you 2. Please lend me 1.
How do I drop it and not drink it?
Left click. Thank you.
My mama would not want to accidentally start drinking again.
Oh, is that what led you to your peacefulness, man?
Yes, you know the sake.
Oh, you like sake? I like I don't know many drinks, my sorry.
It is okay. Should my mama make a glass kiln?
A what?
A glass kiln?
What's that? What would that be used for?
My mama's not sure.
You have 1 Thorns potion, 8 healing potions, and 20 lesser healing potions, right?
My mama also has 4 swiftness potions, which we can pop when he begins to charge.
Walter says he feels a evil presence watching.
Ghastly.
You might need to consider that. Thinking that maybe... Well, we'll see. It'll
But
tell us.
Come, Sergeant Dr.
dialogue
Pepper.
box.
When he starts charging, we can take one of these.
Oh, yes. When he starts charging, it has an 8-minute duration, I believe. Do you think we should only take it when he starts charging?
If we must take it in the midst of the battle, then we will. But before, we will save it, just in case.
I understand.
Yes.
Gathering arrows, Mahi.
My mama does not have any arrows.
We might consider making a gold bow if we have materials.
Oh, we have
Feel free to
15
use
gold. 11 ranged damage, which is less than my boomerang. It is not worth it. Nor the silver, nor the iron. My mama must go with his boomerang.
If you say so, Mahi, it's your choice.
Ooh. My mama unplugged his headphones.
Oh, I stretch, Mahi. You stretch.
My mama has returned.
I yawn, I stretch, and I yawn, Mahi.
Good morning. A life crystal in your chest.
Oh, yes. Yes, I apologize. I meant to hand that to you myself.
Well, come. See.
Oh. Sorry, Mahi.
To commemorate the bunny's life.
Yes. Beautiful.
I have absorbed him.
You've taken his life to your own.
Well, you took his life, I just took his essence.
Ah, yes. One of the same.
Indeed.
What do you say the strategy will be? Do you wish to chase him as I shoot him?
I
Or
say,
do you wish to be
I will do
chased?
circles around him, at the top over here,
Yes.
like this, and he will never catch my marma.
And I'll shoot from a distance.
Yes, this would be a good plan indeed. But now we must make the great descent into the Crimson Chasm.
Do you believe that I should? Oh yeah, yes. I'll accompany you on your journey, man.
Yes, let us go to the right, as it is closer.
Yes. Watch the bottom left, though, for it may foretell.
This is the dirt ball, which my marma's body is actually in the center of this little ball here.
I am stuck. I don't know.
Let Mahi Marma help you. He always carries a good rope.
Oh, thank you, man.
Of course.
Okay,
Yes, there you go. Yes, Mahi Marma's great staircase.
Ah,
Let us
seems
make.
seems very delicately. Seems to be made in brevity, of course,
Ah, yes, of
not in
course.
haste. Remember when you were doing this?
My
During a
mom
pirate,
does remember.
remember during a pirate invasion?
I
And
think
it
it
was
was.
thundering. And it was thundering.
It was like
and
it was like a ghost and stuff. See, the spiders cannot reach.
it was beautiful. He seems to be wasting a bit of rope there.
My mama has much rope to spare. Oh no.
My,
No, Sergeant Pepper!
it's okay. I'll make it on foot. I think it might be safe on foot actually.
The red lobsters. Quickly, Sergeant Pepper. Into the cove. Oh god.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay.
At least we made a hole to get down.
I believe in our minds somewhere there was a forge. We should have planned for this ahead of time.
Above ground, you say?
No, let's
But now
Say
our
we should-
rope bridge has been completed. It'll be easier to make the way over.
yes. Oh, I've been foiled by one of your walls, my.
You see, the reasons for those walls are because the zombies kept on jumping, so Mahi Marma decided it was time to take it to them. Take it over them. Ah! Oh no!
I think we might need to go to the next night instead of the night, man.
No, this will be okay, we will make it. This is the one right after Mahi Marma comes back from the dead. Mahi Marma has fallen off of that rope so many times.
I do believe at some point though it's safer on foot.
Oh no.
It's okay, Mike. I'll make
Mahi
this-
Marma needs to get used to this.
You do have the lens, don't you?
Yes.
Be ashamed to get all the way there without the lens.
Mahi Marma will make his way and will be more cautious this time. No more shenanigans from the Marma.
Maya, I can't see. I made it down the hole, but I can't see.
Ah, this reminds me of that one time Mahi Marma made his way down the big gaping hole. Ah,
Please,
let Mahi Marma collect.
please tell me you have some sort of torch.
Ah, yes, of course, Mahi Marma always carries a light source.
Maya, this hole is very deep.
They
Very
usually
dangerous.
are. Especially when aroused.
Oh, I believe I found a forge.
The great altar. Made of flesh.
Oh, Mahi. Mahi.
No!
Make your way down to where I died, Mahi, and build it. And return home.
I see it!
Give a recall potion, Mahi.
Oh god.
Mahi, please.
Mahi is trying his best. There's a
It's
worm.
not morning. Build it.
Mahi has
quickly.
done it!
Yes, now come return
Mahi's
home.
succeeded!
Return home, Mahi. Die if you must. Oh,
I've returned.
yes. Now come here.
The journey has been a success.
Come here. Okay. Now press B. Tell me
Well,
when you spawn.
no, don't press B. Because then you use your swiftness.
Yes, we'll press B. Oh, but okay.
Yes. Do it individually.
Okay.
Just
Tell
there's
me
only one thorns potion.
Oh, but it's also an archery potion for me.
Shall we do it now?
Yes, I believe so.
And then we summon him.
Okay. Begin it. Begin the
Here
summoning.
goes nothing. Ah! So it begins!
Battle.
Bindu! I know you're watching! Mahi Marma Visnube
I pray to Ronald.
Barama.
Save me, Ronald. Fight for me, Ronald.
Ah, these zombies, these evildoers, they get in the way!
We're doing quite a bit of damage, Mahi. Oh, I
Indeed.
believe this. I believe this.
Careful,
smaller
Sergeant Dr. Pepper.
I believe the small eyes, they drop hearts, Mahi.
Oh, that is very useful indeed. Ah, where does Bindu go?
Oh, he's
Bindu,
focusing.
look at me!
Oh,
You remember me, don't you? Mahi Marma.
you have a history with him.
I do.
My god.
I've never forgotten him. Ah, Bindu, always sending your great eyeballs that you harvest out of the giants.
Bindu, I've heard of him before, but I thought you admired him.
Ah, no, Bindu is no good one. Oh, no, it begins! Press B!
This. I'm always fearful of this.
Ah! It's beginning!
Are you okay, Mharmi?
My mama has remained unscathed.
Run, Mharmi.
The arena is good enough for his charges.
I should
But
protect him. Be careful of bringing him near me because I don't have your powers.
Oh no!
I don't have your powers of swiftness.
Ah,
Please.
yes. My mama has not taken you to the top of the pyramid just yet. Oh god!
I hate this part.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Mahi?
My mama's. Oh! My mama soiled himself again.
Oh, I ran out of my fire arrows.
Oh, he's beginning again. My mama could sense it.
Be prepared to run towards the left, if
Yes.
necessary.
Sometimes he never ends. Ah! I am too agile. I do all my hip flexor stretches.
Ah,
Where did he go?
he's approaching the time.
Ah! This might be it for Mharmi.
Mahi. I'm gonna begin my run, Mahi.
You must wait. 30 seconds. I will come.
I'm beginning
20.
the run.
Mahi will believe. Mahi believes.
I'm running.
Run, Sergeant Dr.
He's
Pepper.
low. He's low.
10 seconds.
I've brought him back to the arena, Mahi.
Good work, Doctor. Mahi will return in a second. Mahi is coming.
He's never ending.
Mahi is here. Oh my god.
I apologize.
It is okay. This is the way.
Oh,
Mahi cannot hit him. His boomerang is way too slow.
I'm trying.
Oh. Mahi must use the wand.
Soon he will approach the never-ending
It is
phase.
close. Should Mahi use the dirt bombs? Yes!
Oh, you've done it. You've done it, Mahi.
It has happened.
Did you get your bag, Mahi?
Bag.
A bag?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Mahi
good.
has found the bag.
Oh my god, Mahi. I found
Wait,
glasses. I found glasses.
look.
What? Oh, it's beautiful, Mahi. I know you love your eyes. Oh, have you gotten the shield though?
Ah. See.
I love this shield. It's one of my favorites. This is beautiful. Mahi.
How does Mahi use the shield?
You must equip it in the same place you've equipped your Hermes boots.
Ah.
Let us store our crimtane ore.
Ah, shouldn't we smelt it though?
Oh yes, smart idea. Smart man. Oh.
Sergeant Dr. Pepper, where do you go at this hour?
Sorry.
Ah, a tendon bow.
He's made 21. Jeez. Oh. What shall I ever make? A tendon bow.
We must defeat the brain so we may make the armor.
Do you think we should wait for armor?
That's what my mama plans to do.
Smart. How much does a bow cost? 8. When do we get the pickaxe?
You need the brain of Cthulhu.
Ah,
The tissue from his creepers.
smart. Maybe we should wait for.
Yes, yes.
We should wait for that.
My thinks as well.
If you find, do you have any stars in your chest?
Yes, many stars.
Yes, I should take them and I should make mana. Mana.
What do you plan to
Yes.
use the mana from?
I can make a gun. A star
A
gun.
star cannon.
Yes, yes. And it is very cool, and I really want to make it because I really like it.
Pew pew.
It's really sweet. Come on, man. Do you have any more stars?
A gift.
What is that? Oh, thank you, Mai.
Of course, my son.
I appreciate it. Now let
Did
me...
you know that my Mama's like Spider-Man?
Is he?
Yes, would you like me to demonstrate?
Yes, I'd love to.
See, watch.
Did you get what I think you got? Never mind, I thought you got a grappling hook and you just threw vines all over our house, sorry.
Beautiful.
Mahi,
Oh, where is that gonna land?
Mahi.
Oh. Oh my god.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Is this the great star cannon?
Let me go see its damage in action.
Ah,
17
Mahi will
damage.
come to bear witness as well. 17 damage?
Yes.
Ah, that's as
Do
much as my
wish-
boomerang.
I do wish for more mana though, so I can use it for longer.
Yes, you must meditate at the top of the pyramid, my son.
Yes. Oh, we've made much progress.
Indeed, much more than last time.
Yes.
The
yes,
4 to
last-
3 hours that we did
last-
to play the game.
Last time we kind of fell down a lot.
That is usually how this starts, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
Did you
Mahi.
get a raincoat?
Oh my god, wait, Mahi.
Yeah.
I didn't realize what I did, but
Who is it? What is his name?
it's Manoj.
He's evolved.
He's taken another form.
Oh,
Manoj, my eye.
he has evolved.
My eye, you could see where I cannot. He
Oh.
lights
Eyes in
He
the back of
likes-
your head.
he lights the dark, which I
I don't think he
does
that.
don't know. He does stuff. Trying to sound poetic here. Oh my god, you just reminded me I need to make a journal entry. Ugh,
What?
I have a journal. It's for my mental health, mine.
Man.
My,
Keep Jamaican. He's not even Jamaican. Where's the merchant? I have
he's this
11
way.
golden coins and where he has not showed his face.
Doesn't have much to offer us, I believe.
Well, but if you have at least a silver coin, I think he's supposed to show.
Yeah, no, he's right here. Look,
Oh, Walter! Walter White!
yes, it's him. He has a bigger
Ah,
beard.
my Marna has read of him. Wait,
Red.
should we get a forest pylon?
No, it's not useful very much.
Should we get a piggy bank?
Piggy bank, I believe that'll be useful, yes. Oh, where should I place this trophy? I believe you'd appreciate it very much.
Yes, of course.
If you don't mind, I'll take the... There. Oh, whoops.
Ah.
Yeah.
What did you mine?
Yeah, you'll take that. I mined this thing.
This doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
fitting anywhere.
Yeah, I know. You place it in the arena.
Ah, yes, smart.
We will make it look prettier later.
I'm very happy with this investment I've made. Look, it might not do a lot of damage, but it's really cool.
It is. It's also faster than my boomerang.
Yeah,
Unless I run to my boomerang to get it.
I have a whole system. I'll use my space gun, then my bow when necessary.
I just jump around like this and go like, ooh!
It was pretty good. I'm surprised we beat that first try. I don't know if you remember, but last time it took us a
Yeah,
long
it took a
time.
while.
Yeah.
We're just better now. We practiced our Mharmi yoga.
I suppose we should call it a day. It is 3 a.m. after all.
That would make sense, yes.
Do you wish to continue tomorrow? Maybe not this late, but
Yes, that would be delightful. At an earlier time, perhaps.
let's see about that tomorrow. Well, yeah, I'll call it a day.
Yes, very well.
Okay.
Thank you to the 5 people who stayed to learn about Mharmi yoga for the
Yes,
entirety of this stream.
If I've been playing 2 hours, jeez.
I've been talking like Mahi Marma for 2 hours. God, I'm gonna like random. I'm like I have to like switch out of his voice now. It's like genuinely hard. Oh my god, I can feel like my throat high up in my like it's like God. I'm just gonna be talking and I'm just randomly gonna start be like, ah yes, this is the way of Mharmi yoga.
Add Mahi Marmi.
Mharmi
Add
Marma.
him. Mahi Marma, add him to the voice impressions wheel.
I should, yeah. Only like very few people are gonna get like Laserlight and Skullmaker are gonna be like the only people who understand. And I.
Yeah, seriously, no one's here. It's like Horseshoe Crab Man. No one really knows about him, but he's always there.
This is even like bigger than Horseshoe Crab Man.
Can't wait to see Mahi
Turnip is here. He's been.
Oh, hey.
Turnip, are you awake? What are you doing?
Can't wait to see Mahi Marma and Mordhau.
Oh my god, yeah. I should make him an emoji.
Do you know about Sergeant Dr. Pepper? He hasn't. I've been trying my best to make him his own character. But like,
He's kind of just you.
yeah, he really is. I don't know. I'm not really in the like. I'm too lazy to really put too much effort into a character. I just kind of want to be here.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like, have you seen my effort? Is literally like just some sort of like this guy trying to be really philosophical.
I'm just like, I just kind of agree with whatever you say.
Yes. I'm just like preaching some like random shit. You're like, ah, yes. You're just like Mahi Marma's yes man.
I'm a student.
The thing is, Mahi Marma's named after a fish.
And I'm named after a soda and a Beatles album.
Sergeant Dr. Pepper, PhD at your service, man.
Yeah, I couldn't fit PhD in the name. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed now, Kale. I need to write a journal entry too.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee and brush my teeth.
Oh. Good night, Kale.
Good night, Sergeant Dr. Pepper, PhD in Gumbo.
God save the Queen, Mharmi.
God save the Queen.
Mahi Marma.
Mahi Marma.